Hello viewers, in this video we will see how to find square root of a number in just 3 seconds. Okay, really in just 3 seconds. Okay, so now let us have a look. I have already given few examples. Okay, and we will see one by one how to apply the method and find the square root of each. Okay, using a simple approach using which you can find the square root in just 3 seconds. Okay, so before solving them we have to draw a table. Okay, even in your exam also you have to keep that in your mind. Okay, in order to find the square root of a number. Okay, so let us have a look. So that is number, let us take it as n, and this is square of the number. Okay, n square. Okay, so these numbers are nothing but 1 to 9. Okay, so you already know the squares of numbers from 1 to 9, right? You just write them here. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, and you just draw a table like this. Okay, so now square of 1, right? 1 square, that is 1, right? But you have to write it as 0 1. Now 2 square is 4, you have to write it as 0 4, and this is 0 9 16 25 36 49 64 81. Okay, but whatever the squares that we have got, we have to consider the digits in units place only. Okay, so it means that so you can neglect these digits. You have to consider the digits in units place only. Okay, so you just have to keep them in your mind. You can remember them, or you can draw a simple table like this in your exam. Okay, so just by writing these digits in units place. Okay, so now let us see how to use the table and how to solve the square roots of these numbers using the approach. Okay, so let us have a look. So let us take the first one, that is root of 1,444. Okay, 1444. Okay, so root of 1,444. Okay, so here what you do is you just have to put 2 blanks like this. Okay, so the first blank corresponds to the first 2 digits of the number. The first blank corresponds to the first 2 digits of the number, and the second blank corresponds to the remaining digits. Okay, here the remaining digits are 2. There may be 1 digit also sometimes. Okay, so here I have given all 4 digits. Okay, in each case there are 4 digit numbers. Okay, but there may be 3 digit numbers also. Okay, so the first blank corresponds to the first 2 digits. Okay, so if this is a 3 digit number, the second blank corresponds to the remaining single digit number. Okay, but here it is 4 digit number. The first blank corresponds to the first 2 digits, and the second blank corresponds to the remaining 2 digits. Okay, so now let us see exactly how to solve this. Okay, so here you just take these 2 digits, and what is the digit that is in units place? In 44, 4 is the digit that is in units place, right? So the 4 is where in this table? Okay, 2 square. Okay, for that in units place you got 4. And for 8 square is 64, and in units place it is 4, right? So for 2 and 8 it is 4, right? So the digit in this blank can be either 2 or 8. because for both 2 and 8, when you square them, okay, 2 into 2 that is 4 and 8 into 8 that is 64, and in 64 in units place it is 4. Okay, so the number in units place can be either 2 or 8. Okay, we'll see, we'll find it, okay, later. Now we'll focus on the second blank. Okay, what will be the digit in the second blank? Okay, so for that you just take the remaining digits, okay, the number formed by the remaining digits, that is 14, right? 14 falls where? In the range of 3 square and 4 square, right? See, 14 means it is greater than 9 and less than 16. Okay, it is somewhere in the middle, right? Okay, so in between 9 and 16 the 14 falls. Okay, so it is in between 3 square and 4 square. Okay, you have to consider 3 and 4 and you have to take the lesser digit, okay, that is 3. Okay, so this is going to be 3. Now what you do is you have to multiply the 3 with the next digit. It means that 3 into what comes next to 3, that is 4. So 3 4s are 12, right? So whatever the number that is here, that is 14, whether the 14 is greater than 12 or less than 12. 14 is greater than 12, right? So you have to take the greater number in 2 and 8. The greater number is 8, right? So you have to take 8. So the answer will be 38. Okay, so to make it more clear, let us solve the second example. Okay, so here you have to draw 2 blanks. The first blank corresponds to the first 2 digits, that is 64, right? And in 64 what is in units place? 4 again. So that 4 corresponds to 2 and 8. Okay, so it can be 2 or 8, we don't know, we'll see it later. Okay, 2 or 8 it can be. Now 17 falls in which range? 17 is more than 16 and less than 25. Okay, so it falls in this range, 4 and 5. So you have to take the lesser one, that is 4. Okay, now you have to multiply the 4 with the next number. What comes next to 4? That is 5, right? So that is 20. Whether 17 is less than 20 or greater than 20? Less, right? This is less, whatever you have got. If this is more, you have to take the greater. If this is less, you have to take the lesser value. Okay, so as this is less than the 20, you have to take the lesser value. So this will be 42. Okay, so let us solve another example. So straight away you have to draw 2 blanks. So the first blank corresponds to the first 2 digits, that is 49. So where exactly 9 comes? For 3 and for 7, right? So it can be 3 or 7, we don't know, we'll see it. And 32 falls in which range? 25 and 36, right? So 5 and 6. So you have to take the smaller one, 5. So 5 into 6 next to 5, that is 5 into 6, that is 30. 32 is greater than 30, so you have to take the greater value here. Okay, so therefore this will be 57 square will be 3249, or square root of 3249 will be 57. Okay, so now let us solve few more. So here again 2 blanks. So the first blank corresponds to the first 2 digits, 96. Where is 6? For 4 and for 6. 4, 6, 12. Where is 12 actually? it is in between 3 square and 4 square, right? So you have to take the lesser one, 3. So 3 into next to 3, 3 into 4, that is 12. See here it is 12 and it is also 12. So when this case arises, if both are equal, then you have to take the greater one. Okay, so out of 4 and 6, which is the bigger one, which is greater in value, that is 6, right? So you have to take 36. Okay, so you have to make sure, if you know whatever you will get here, if this is equal to this, you have to take the greater value. Okay, now let us solve the next one. 2 blanks. The first blank corresponds to the first 2 digits. 56, where is 6? For 4 and 6 it is 6, 4 or 6. 70, where is 70? It is in between 8 and 9, so you can write it as 8. 8 into 9, that is 72. This is less than 72, so you have to take the lesser value, 84. 84 will be the answer. Okay, so like this you have to solve this. Okay, so while finding the second digit, okay, everywhere you have to be aware. Okay, so whatever you get here, if this is less, you have to take the greater value. If both are equal, then also you have to take the greater value. Okay, if this is more, then you have to take the lesser value out of whatever the 2 values that you have got here. Okay, so like this, very simply you can solve this, but you just solve with your own examples. You just straight away take some numbers. Okay, so you do some, you know, like take some, randomly pick some numbers from 1 to 100. You just square it using your calculator or mobile phone. Okay, and take that value and you try to solve this and find the square root of that number and check this method. Okay, so that you can have more practice